I think my hair looks quite nice.
Yeah. yours is one of the ones that's quite a good photo. The black and white doesn't do you guys justice.
No.
Horrific.
Do you know what? I feel like no. I just the colour ones do look a lot better.
Way better.
Yeah. Rach certainly looks a lot meaner than me. I wouldn't want to take her on, but oh well, I am. No.
How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, good. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm choosing to fight someone, so.
All right. There's no real start, and we don't really start. We just sort of just babble, and it goes on from there. Your sponsor, who's your sponsor, Bec?
Oh, my sponsor.
Firstly, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who's your sponsor?
So look, my sponsor is REM Electrical. So my best mate Ellie and her husband Reese run
Reese Mitchell.
Yeah, Reese and Ellie Mitchell. They run this company together. It's theirs, and they've sort of built it from the ground up and been very, very successful. And they are sort of my part sponsor. And then I didn't get my other sponsor in on my Guernsey in time, but the North Perth Footy Club.
Oh, nice.
I'd call it soccer, they call it football, but they've been an amazing support as well. So I feel like I've been sponsored by the people in a way. So it's sort of come from every avenue, which has been really nice.
That's great, yeah, because on your photo there, it only has the REM Electrical.
Yeah, no, the North Perth Footy Club sort of jumped on late, and they've been an amazing support as well. So big shout out to them as well as to Ellie and Reese at REM.
Beautiful. The only info I have is on REM Electrical and Solar. They are Perth's leading domestic and commercial electrical company, delivering reliable, cost-effective electrical, solar and air conditioning services. As a well-established solution-focused electrical contractor, they provide expert solutions to maximise your home energy production. Nice. They specialise in supply, installation and maintenance of all your residential and commercial electrical equipment, and they pride themselves on providing an end-to-end, that's what I like, end-to-end solution that will save you time and money. Their website's remelectrical.com.au.
Reese is not bad on the banter either as well, so he's not bad to have wandering around your home.
He loves a chit-chat.
Loves a chit-chat.
There he is.
Oh, there's the big man.
Look at that. Reese Mitchell. They're good. I'm actually having a look at their website now. Are solar panels blue, or is that just me seeing something?
Oh, look, I think they've got a blue tinge to them. But look, I mean, Reese would be the one to ask if you're really desperate to know the specific colours.
I was looking at some of the solar stuff and the batteries, because the batteries have come a long way, haven't they? The batteries. So, what is that? A school?
I think so. Yeah. Look, I mean,
jeez,
they've had some amazing business. So.
Oh, they're the batteries there. Nice. REM Electrical. Great work. And North Perth Football Club, which is a soccer club as well.
It's a soccer club, yeah.
Soccer, North Perth.
Look, they've got a lot of British, Irish, Scottish expats that play there, hence the definite call for it to be football.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the boys down there have been really great and in supporting me as well. So, yeah, they're a good club to be around, big, nice family social club. So they're just wrapping up their season. Quite a few of the teams, their top team and their Rezzies are in the grand final. So,
nice.
Which is actually they're playing the next day after the boxing fight. So
okay.
I think we've got a couple of them in particular might have some sore heads, maybe coaches more so than
Any
players.
of them coming to the night?
Well, yeah, one of the coaches is coming along. It's actually his birthday, so I think he might be slightly rough.
Okay. Is that so? So they've got the football the day before, or the day after.
The day after. On Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday arvo.
Jeez, that's going to be hard backing it up from the Corporate Rumble night and then
He's
going.
Scottish. He knows how to do it.
They do.
Yeah.
They are great at that thing. Okay, Bec, tell me why you are stepping in this boxing ring.
Oh, look, I'm still asking myself that question, I guess. I think for me, and I think this is kind of the sort of a lot of people who are doing the Perth Corporate Rumble as well, as I just love to challenge myself, do something different, push myself outside my comfort zone, and this certainly is doing that. I kind of stumbled across boxing. I ruptured my ACL and meniscus when I was playing netball. So I used to play a lot of netball growing up, loved it. And a couple of years ago I did that and I just kind of never got back into netball the same way. I was always kind of overcompensating. Maybe I shouldn't be telling Rach this, kind of leading into the fight. But I found boxing after that was kind of a really nice way to get exercise initially. And then, yeah, this popped up, and it's kind of one of those opportunities that once I got that little seed planted in my mind, it just wouldn't go away.
Okay. So you've boxed before, have you?
Oh, no, like, I mean, at like a boxing gym with kind of exercise classes and stuff. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
Probably a good sort of year and a half, but not with Anarchy.
Yeah.
But, you know, now I found this club. I love it. So it's a great gym. So
how did you find the guys at Anarchy?
Well, my sister-in-law actually trained down there for a bit, and then I found it, I just actually saw the Perth Cop Rumble advertised and kind of started to look into it and was like, oh, there seems like a bit of me.
Must have got in pretty quick. Those spots filled up extremely quickly, didn't they?
Yeah. Look, I think Glenn had to suss me out a bit because I was a random applying. Really? So I think he wanted to make sure that I wasn't some sort of weirdo coming down. So once I got the tick of approval, then I got across the line. Yeah.
From Glenn. Oh, nice. So you are, which team are you on? I'm
on Glenn's team.
You're in the Glenn team. So that's a blue team.
Blue crew.
You got a fair few fighters on that crew. Like you got some a lot of the people that are actually on that crew
are the winning team. Yeah, of course.
I'm not getting involved.
Yeah,
I think I'm interviewing someone from the red team.
You did tell me wearing a blue suit before we hit record, so it's fine. I wasn't going to tell anyone though.
How's your family? Your parents, John and Josephine. Yeah. I did find that out. Yeah. How do they feel about you getting in the boxing ring?
Look, they're very supportive. Mum, obviously, I think as a lot of mums are, was a bit hesitant initially, and I think she's still going to struggle to watch me on the night. Yeah. I think
is she going to be there?
Yeah, she's there. So they're both coming along. But I think it might be a case of a couple of people maybe having to hold her back a little bit, when she sees her daughter getting hit a couple of times. I think it's probably a good thing I'm not the first fight.
Do you know whereabouts are you on the card?
I'm last female fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're deep in it. You're about fight six or seven?
6 or 7, something like that.
And you're going up against Rachel Big Mama THOMSON.
Yeah, it's an intimidating name, isn't it, there for Rach, Big Mama.
How's it? You're pretty tall as well. How do you go against Rach?
Rach is taller than me. Yeah, she's got a fair few centimetres on me. So I'm about 5'10", or just under, and
she's about 6.
Yeah, a bit over 6 foot maybe. I'm not actually sure in centimetres, but yeah, she's a bit taller than me.
Okay. How's your body reacted to, I suppose, the level of training that you guys have now? Because it's not like a 1 day a week thing, is it? It is just almost like a full-time job there training.
Yeah, it's relentless. I mean, especially since we've split teams as well, the training sort of definitely intensified, I think. It kind of seemed those first few weeks it was a lot of skills and kind of just like building up our confidence and because people coming in at all different levels as far as the skills go, like complete
novices.
Novices new to boxing, right through to people who'd been training at that gym for a long time. So I think that was playing a lot of catch up and kind of just starting to size up matches. And then, since we've split, I mean, look, the body's sore, I'm not going to lie.
What's the training schedule for you like? Because we're only a week and say 2 days out now.
But who's counting, right? Look,
we were supposed to do this the other week. But I had a bad reaction to a COVID jab, so we had some time off. So you only got 9 days left.
Yeah, look, we're at that point where we're going really hard now with sort of cardio and everything, and Glenn's really getting us to push ourselves as much as we can, knowing that those last couple of days will taper off a bit more before the fight. Yeah. But I've never sort of done anything this intense before. No. I like to push myself, but this is definitely to a whole new level. So it's been really interesting to see what my body actually can do. And how far you can push yourself and still maintain, still be healthy and all the rest of it.
And not injured.
Yeah, exactly. I think everybody's just trying to dance that balance around how hard you push yourself, but then also not injuring yourself at the same time.
You got 3 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Glenn's 7-0, so he knows it. He talks about finishing the round. As soon as you hear that clapping, that clap, you go 10 seconds. You could be losing the round. You finish that last 10, the judges, you win.
I feel like I need to chat to him about how they really score it, because that's the one part I don't feel like I'm really confident in knowing how they're scoring it properly yet. But I think we're all talking about that as chicks. So but we're even am I getting points for a liver shot as much as I am for a head shot? You know what I mean?
I think it's
like hell, muddy waters when it comes to when you're talking about boxing judging. They're just the points, but I'm but how? I'm a teacher. Tell me how. I need specifics.
Have you ever been hit in the liver?
Yeah, Glenn hit me in the liver to literally show me where it was, and I was like, thanks.
Oh, good. Oh. He's such a dirty fighter. He's so good.
Who do you think gave me this?
Oh, that's a sweet bit of eyeshadow you got.
Oh, well,
on
that's
there.
not right. Like when I was in class and I was like, well, I just need to put some purple on the other side to like even it up. You know? Sorry, we better keep chatting.
Jeez. Have you had any mental changes to, you seem pretty mental today. No, have you had any, like mentally, has there been any changes with this change to training and knowing what you're coming into?
Yeah, I think when you sign up, you think you know what you're getting into, right? Like, oh, I'm going to be in a fight, and you sort of tell yourself that. But I think until the training really starts and those first few times you're getting sort of hit around, and it's that mental process then. And I think trying to work out, and I think really acknowledge that it's as much of a mental game as it is a physical game, you know? Like, I mean, I think we're all not used to getting hit in the head. No one enjoys it. No one likes it. So I think it's about just trying to overcome that and just know that you can keep pushing yourself really hard. Do you find you're a lot more confident just in everyday life now? Just, I suppose, for your own personal safety now, you've got this bit of a boxing background? I mean, look, it's funny. I was having this conversation with a couple of the girls as we were walking to our cars the other night. You know, we made jokes about, we'll all walk together, you know, safety in numbers. And, you know, usually when a lot of girls can attest to this, you know, you're in a car park by yourself, a shopping centre, or you're walking somewhere at night time, and your instinct is to put your keys between your fingers, like to feel safe. Like, you know, you've kind of got something as like a bit of protection. No, all chicks have done it. I swear, you ask any girl, they've all done it at some point in their life. If there's that feeling of not feeling safe, or you pretend you're on the phone to someone. And yeah, we're all like, oh, well, you know, we've got a bit of something going now, but I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, well, there's rules, you know, that we're learning. I'm like, I don't think I could actually handle a street fight, because I'd be like, well, you can't keep me in the crutch. Above the waist, please. Yeah. Let's wait till we touch gloves and then we go.
Oh, okay. And once someone goes down, that's it. No. So you supporting any injuries?
Am I?
Yeah. I'll air this after the fight, so...
Oh, will you just?
No, I won't. Any injuries you carrying?
Yeah, you know.
Just small little niggly ones?
Just a broken heart. No, I mean, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give Rach some fuel for the fire. Okay. I mean, I think if anything, it's just body exhaustion. I think we're all battling that at the moment. It's like there's a lot of little niggly things going on. Everyone's got sore wrists, you know, your back, or even your neck. You feel like you've got whiplash or whatever from getting snapped back all the time. But no, nothing that's really kind of bothering me.
Okay. Any changes to your diet leading in there? I see people seem to be eating a lot more now than they were before.
I couldn't put on weight to save my life right now. I never thought in my life I would ever have this problem. It's the best problem to have. I'm just like, I feel like I'm eating for 5. It's great.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. I mean, I don't know that I want to keep up this level of training all the time, but if I get to eat this much, probably.
It's a bonus, isn't it?
I mean, look, it's all good stuff I'm eating. I'm not like Asen going to get the McDonald's before he comes in to chat to you, but
Can't believe I brought that up. Yeah. Sorry, Asen.
Yeah, it's just throwing him under the bus again. No, I think we're all in the mindset of trying to put all that clean food into our body. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of it, so much snacking. It's great.
What about, alcohol consumption? I did offer a drink when you got here, but you opted to go the Pepsi.
I did go the Pepsi Max.
Very nice.
It's my go-to soft drink.
How have you been?
Controversial choice. Most people are a Coke people. I'm Pepsi Max now.
We won't start the Pepsi versus Coke argument. So how's it going? So you've definitely had some time off the alcohol?
Yeah. Okay. I think I just don't know that I could be going to those weekend sessions, and that's when we're doing most of the sparring. Yeah. In the early stages when we're all as a big team, you're doing a lot of sparring. Even now, that's when most of our sparring happens. And just to have those slower reflexes if I've had a drink the night before, like, it means the difference between me copping 5 punches in the face versus 2. So I prefer not to.
Yeah. A lot of people say they're not even craving it anymore.
Oh, I'm not one of those people.
Okay, all right.
I'm definitely... I will be popping a bottle of champagne in my room when I quickly get dressed after the fight, or reaching out to someone post-fight when I've got the belt around my waist.
Oh, the confidence, I love it.
It's all of a sudden.
I see you are supporting a bit of a black eye there today. I was going to say, is this the first time we did speak? Well, I did speak to some of the other fighters. Glenn and Nige do introduce you to what it's like to be hit. Is this the first time you've actually been hit in the face with someone coming at you with a bit of aggression?
Yeah, look, aside from my sister throwing a Barbie soccer ball at my head when I was a kid,
those Barbie soccer balls.
It's like one of those little hard plastic ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I honestly, I've never been in a fight. I've never punched someone in the face before this. I had this weird. Oh, this is probably a bit strange to admit, and you're going to think I'm odd.
Tell me.
But
Tell me. Feel free. It's just me and you here.
Yeah, it's just us, right? I had this. Always had this weird fantasy of wanting to punch someone in the face with no repercussions. Like,
Jeez.
I just wanting to hit them in the face just to see what it felt like. But then I didn't want to get charged with like assault, or I didn't really want to hurt someone. I just wanted to know like what it would feel like.
I think that's not that uncommon.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
just like I've always wanted to shoot someone, but not actually hurt them. I just want to like know what it feels like. Like I've shot a gun now, but I've never obviously not shot someone.
Jeez, this is gone dark.
Yeah, I know, sorry. But I know, and I had that in my head. I was like, well, you know, part of fighting is like we'll get to punch someone finally and, you know, see what it feels like. And obviously we've done that quite a few times now. But what I didn't consider is that I get hit back.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's been a real readjustment.
How do you reckon you're going to go at actually, I know you just said you've thought about it, but actually punching someone, how do you think you're going to go?
Yeah, look, and especially because Rach is such a nice person as well. I think what I'm trying to do is just separate, and I'm not fighting Rach per se. Well, I mean, I am fighting Rach, but I'm not thinking about it as Rach. I'm more thinking about it as the sport. Like I'm training myself as a boxer now. I'm learning all like my techniques and the things I need to do. So I'll go in there like I would playing a netball game and be as competitive as I can be. Yeah. And so that's how I'm kind of justifying without thinking about potentially hurting someone, you know.
I think after you've been hit, I think it's probably going to be a bit easier to hit back.
I'm sure it will. She lands the first one. I think then all of that strategy goes out the window.
So she's, like I said, she's a little bit taller. She wants to have a long jab.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what her reach is, but I think she'd probably have that on me as well. I'm going to have to try and be quick, I guess. Get out of range.
No, so do you reckon afterwards you're going to keep going with the boxing?
Definitely.
You reckon?
Yeah. I already said to Glenn that Anaki's such a great gym, good atmosphere.
It's great, isn't it?
What they've developed down there is just incredible, and I think it's made boxing feel like a team sport. And I think, you know, from chatting to Glenn and to Nige and so many people who've done fights previously, they talk about it being this really solo, personal adventure, and it can be lonely at times. And it's never felt like that in you know, when we've been doing all this training, because we're doing it as this amazing group and a big team, which is really, really cool. So I think there's going to be so many people that I'm going to know down there. I definitely will keep going.
How's it going? Is there a bit of a rivalry, a blue and red rivalry now?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
I mean, you should see some of the smack talk that's happening online. But
oh, geez, I like that.
There's definitely a bit of banter happening.
Yeah.
You know, Glenn and Nige are the first to poke the bear. So, it's been good. It's all friendly banter, but everybody wants to win. There's no doubt about it. We didn't sign up. We didn't sign up to be like, I'm so glad I competed. Yeah. I'm so glad that I, you know, was there. No,
and you get a belt at the end of it.
We don't want to win. Come on.
It's all about that belt.
Yeah. I want to put that on my wall.
Oh, see that belt up there?
Yeah, the blow up one.
Still a belt. I still own it. I may have bought it, but it's still mine. Last off, we got any advice for any people wanting to apply for this? Because it is a big decision, because it's not really something you should take lightly, is it?
No. And look, I think if you're wanting to do it, and especially if you haven't done any boxing before, I reckon just go down to Anakila or, you know, any place that there's boxing classes and have a go and just see how your body feels when you're doing it. You know, check it out and see if it's something that you feel like you might enjoy, because obviously it's not for everyone, and that's totally fair. Just like, you know, other sports aren't for other people. Being hit in the face isn't something that most people would choose to do. But that being said, one of the best experiences. Like, I could not rate this, you know, any higher than I do right now.
And you haven't even had the event.
Haven't even had the event. But, I mean, I feel like the lead up is really what makes it. You know, the night's going to be special and it's in such a different way. But I think the 8 weeks of all training, just slogging our guts out, knowing that, you know, we're all working as hard as we can, you know, it's just, the boys have got such a great thing going. Yeah, well, I hope you get time to enjoy it. I think that's it. The night's going to come and go so quickly. Oh, yeah, I get butterflies thinking about it. Yeah. Well, I hope you do get to enjoy it. I'm sure you will celebrate the win afterwards. Yeah, that's it. Watching the rest of the fights. Thanks for coming in today, Bec. Appreciate your time. And I'll edit that out, all that stuff you were saying about your opponent before. Rach knows it's all banter. Thanks for coming in, and we wish you all the best for the 2nd of October. Thank you.